Alright guys, here's my directions for getting started with your Tim Burton spooky self-portraits. Here's a couple examples that I have that I made the other day, and I'm just going to show you how to get started. First of all, you're going to take one of these gray sheets of paper and you're going to decide, do you want a frame on it? Okay. If you want a frame that's straight, I have some tracing templates that look like this, and what you would do is just go on there and trace it. Just trace it around with a pencil and then go over that with Sharpie. If you want a little more natural one, what you can do is take and just draw an organic one around here. So you just kind of draw some lines, and there's this packet here that has some great ideas for getting started with your shapes and everything. And if you look on the back side, kind of right in here, there's some ideas for different types of frames that you would want to add into your work. So I would probably start with the frame first. Next, you're going to draw yourself, maybe looking at a mirror, maybe using some of the ideas that you see in here, the shapes of the heads, eyes, nose, and mouth to get started. And here's one I've been working on that I did in pencil. And notice with Tim Burton's style, he has big eyes, small nose and mouth, a long skinny neck, and then kind of a short body there. Once you have that done, you're going to go over it with Sharpie marker. Now I have these really cool Sharpies that I bought here. If you find a blue piece of tape on one, this one's good for actual coloring in. You'll notice when you're working with this that this one's really juicy with a lot of color. If you let it sit there too long, though, it bleeds right through. So if you want a little bit thicker line, or if you're going to color in like your hair, this is a great one to add a lot of black into your work. Don't do it with our regular Sharpie because they'll go dry very quickly. Okay. So what you're going to do is you're just going to come in, outline, add some color with your black to your work. And then there's some other options too you might get to today. Here, I'm going to have to work a little bit quicker on these eyes. There's some other options with white too. So if you're going to add some white, I have some white chalk here. And it looks really cool on the eyes if you add that into it. Now since I already put a little black on there, I might have to go back and go over top of that. But you just use your finger and you kind of like you polish it into the eye to add that white. Okay. And off to the side I can do that. And I might need to go over that again just to kind of clean up the edges when I'm working with that, and so I can still see it again. Okay. And then you could come in, I have charcoal, and you could come in and do some highlighting. You can kind of come on the edge here and just kind of make it look more 3D when you're working with that. Okay guys, that's some information to get started today. Look at that packet, start with the frame, and then get into your project and see what you can come up with. All right, good luck.